Hello and welcome to our Year with the Ears, our daily vlog where we relive our year living in the Walt Disney World resorts in 2019. Today is day 153.
After another late night last night, we got a very early start again today here at Riverside because we are going back for the last day of the Mastermind. But it is also moving day, which kind of throws a wrench in our plans. It was going to be a lot easier when we were going to have a car. So we had to figure out what we're going to do as far as transferring rooms. We got up extra early to get all packed up and ready to go. We called Bell Services to come and get our bags, and they did something that they've never done before for us. And they said, okay, great, we'll come and get them. You can just leave them in the room. You don't have to stay there and wait. And we said, are you sure we don't have to wait? Because we've always had to be in the room for the luggage. And they said, no, we've got it. We're going to go ahead and transfer it for you so you can just take off. I know you said you've got to be somewhere, so you can take off because it'll be at least 30 minutes till we get there. Just to be safe, we did leave a note reminding them where our luggage should go. We really don't want to have to try and track it down later. Yeah, we don't want to deal with that. So we left a note telling them where it's going, as well as some tip money there, and took a picture of the bags just so we'd remember how many bags they were supposed to be taking. We took some of the smaller items with us as we took an Uber, and the rest of it we left for them to transfer. We got to the house where we were doing the Mastermind and took all of our stuff inside, and everyone's like, are you guys moving in? Because today's the last day, and so we had to tell them, no, we're changing rooms, and so this is what we're going to carry with us to the next room, and we've got to go do our room tour and do pictures and all that later on after the Mastermind's over. So today's sessions were a little different than yesterday's because we're actually all teaching each other something. Every single attendee was asked to give some type of presentation and teach one thing to everyone else there, which was a really cool concept and a lot of fun because we got to learn about a lot of different things based on everyone's expertise.
We learned a lot of different things, especially about Pinterest. That was a really cool thing that we had not ever really thought about posting on. And so that was a new concept for us. And Robert taught about photography, which is a lot of fun because of course that's a passion thing for him. And he loves talking and teaching about photography because he is naturally a teacher at heart. And so that was a lot of fun to watch him get to teach and teach others something that he really enjoys. After we were all done teaching, we sat around the table one more time and basically just had a very emotional goodbye with everyone because we've been together, it seems forever, even though it's only been a couple days. We really got to know each other and what we're each passionate about because these are our businesses that we love. We put so much work and time into them, and we've also taught each other things. It's been amazing. This was way more emotional than we expected it to be, but it was so wonderful because we left with new friends and really great memories, and we learned so much as well. Around mid-afternoon, it was time to go, so we started gathering all of our stuff, and we realized that we had left our monopod in the Uber. It was not with our stuff, but we knew we had it when we got in the car. And this was really sad because we used it for our 360 pictures, and even if we order another one, it is gonna cost money, and we'd have to wait a couple days to get it. So we contacted our Uber driver and said, is there any way we can get it back from you? He goes, I did find it. I've just been driving all day and I'm not allowed to be on the phone. He said, I had just gotten off. It was my last run of the day. I can drive it out to you, which was incredibly sweet. I was shocked. And he brought it all the way out to the house for us and made sure we got it. We couldn't use him as our Uber driver because he was done for the day. He had been driving all day, but it was so sweet of him to do that. So we did make sure to give him an extra tip because of all the work he did.
And thankfully someone there at the Mastermind actually volunteered to take us all the way to our resort, which was super nice because we were gonna have to pay to Uber back to the resort again and couldn't even use the driver who was already out there. So he took us back to our resort and we got checked in. We were trying to beat the sunset, basically, making sure we had daylight for the room tour. We got there just in time and checked into our beach club garden or woods view room. And this room was kind of a garden view. If you were any higher, I think it'd probably be a pool view, but because you're on the main floor, it's a garden view. You're kind of in the bushes there. Really pretty area of the resort. And we always love beach club anyway, especially the awesome pool that they have there. So we went to our room and did our pictures of all the details and our 360 pictures. And then of course did a room tour on Facebook. It's a pretty good sized room here. You do have 2 queen beds for your room and a little Mickey there, obviously, again, not so hidden, very deliberate, but you do have Mickey on the bed, always a nice thing to walk in and see. And then over on our right, we have a little stool, which we're fairly certain it was not in the last room we stayed in here at Beach Club, so it may or may not be in the room, but it is great to have those there, a little extra seating space besides just the chair. And if you'd like to see that entire tour, it is linked down in the description below and up there in the corner.
And after taking pictures and video, we did head to Beach Club Marketplace, which is their quick service here at the resort, just to see what they had for dinner. They have some really big meals that you can get, but neither of us wanted anything like that. We just wanted something kind of simple. So Robert got the Meat Lovers flatbread, which looked really good and had way more meat on it than I expected, especially for a flatbread. And I got the famous Italian sandwich that I love so much at all the resorts. You can never go wrong with this. I just enjoy it so much, has lots of flavor, and is incredibly filling. We then went back to our room and called Bell Services. They brought all of our luggage up and every single piece made it over. We were so excited, and it did get transferred to the right resort, which is always a plus.
Yeah.
We've had that happen the other way before. And as it got later in the evening, we got all settled in and we started wanting some ice cream. And we are here at Beach Club, which means we're close to Beaches and Cream, which we love so much. So we walked over there just to see if we could get a table, maybe sit down and eat some ice cream. They were able to seat us because it is later in the evening. And we got our favorite No Way Jose that we love so much. It's so good.
It's a great sundae.
And we even got to see our favorite waitress here. She was the waitress we had the first time we ever ate here. And so it was so good to see her again, just say hello and talk for a little bit. It was just a really great day, very long day, very emotional day, but it ended with ice cream, so you know it's an awesome day.
And after we finished off that Sunday, we did take a quick walk around the Boardwalk Beach Club Yacht Club area around Crescent Lake, because it is always better to go for a walk in the evening than in the middle of the day. It's a lot cooler at night, and we love this area in the evening. And after our walk, we went back to our room, and that was the end of our day today. So we'll see you tomorrow.
For Our Year with the Ears.